Hey, this is Smatterings with Pastor Matt, lead pastor at Rooftop Church. It's called Smatterings because a smattering is a slight superficial knowledge of a subject. You know that I am filled with slight superficial knowledge of a wide array of topics. But it's also called Smatterings because the letters to my name, M-A-T-T, actually fit into the word smattering. It's wordplay at its best, people. Anyway, we know that many of you are stuck at home these days and you can't make it to church, so we actually thought we'd bring church to you, or at least a slight superficial version of church. Now, this is Holy Week, the week before Easter, and today is actually Maundy Thursday. Maundy Thursday doesn't get a lot of play in a lot of churches, frankly, not even in our church. You might never have even heard of Maundy Thursday, but it's always been an important day in the church calendar. In the story of the Gospels, a lot of very important things happen on the Thursday before Jesus' resurrection, or his crucifixion and his resurrection. If anything, Maundy Thursday is a day of sad goodbyes. Jesus knows he's going away to death, even if his disciples haven't really put that together yet. As such, Jesus has a lot of final instructions for his disciples. He tells them to serve each other, to take communion together, to wash each other's feet, to don't forget to take the dog out, go to bed on time. It's his last evening with them, and he wants to remind them of all the really important stuff. It's kind of like when I went away to college. The night before I went away to college, my parents sat me down at the kitchen table and went over a list of important things to go over. Let us know if you need more money, call home if you need to, don't forget to go to your classes, don't forget to change your sheets, don't forget to change your underwear, really important stuff. And that's what Maundy Thursday is all about. It's Jesus' final instructions. But one of Jesus' Maundy Thursday commands kind of stands out. Jesus tells his disciples on Maundy Thursday, he says, guys, here's the gist of everything I'm telling you. My command, my final command, is to love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down his life for his friends. And that's Jesus' final command on Maundy Thursday. Serve each other with a life-giving, sacrificial love. That's the love that compelled Jesus to die on the cross for our sins the next day, on Good Friday. On the cross, Jesus demonstrates how to obey his own command. In fact, the reason we call Maundy Thursday Maundy is because the Latin word for command is mandatum, from which we get the word mandate. Mandate Thursday, Maundy Thursday, is the day on which Jesus gives us a final mandate, a final command. Now, this Easter week, we're seeing a lot of examples of sacrificial love, people living out Mandate Thursday. I'm thinking of nurses and doctors who are risking exposure to COVID-19 so that they can serve their patients. I'm thinking of teachers who are relearning how to teach so that they can keep their students learning. I'm thinking of parents just trying to keep up. I'm thinking of clergy who are working long hours to help Christians everywhere celebrate Easter during a pandemic. I'm thinking of grocers who are working their tails off so that we can, eat. This whole coronavirus thing is a mess. I can't believe that we're going through it. But when I look around, I see all kinds of examples of people helping us through it by serving one another with the sacrificial love of Jesus. It gives me a lot of hope for the church. It gives me a lot of hope for the world. So this Mandate Thursday, I just have a simple message for you guys who are serving so well. Keep it up. You're doing it right. You're showing the world what the love of Jesus looks like. We all have a lot to learn from your example of Christ's final mandate. So that's your weekly smattering with Pastor Matt. I invite you to our Good Friday service on Friday, and our Easter service on Sunday morning. You can find those services and much more on our website at rooftop.org/TV. Check back in next week for some more slight and superficial smatterings from yours truly.